We're back in the Bender kitchen here with one of our favorite food writers, Miss Jenn Press Arata. Welcome back to CT Style.
Okay.
Who we found out is actually a Greek goddess.
Oh gosh.
Totally a goddess.
I told you it was a secret.
Not anymore.
Private information.
Did you ever do that in college, Teresa? Were you in
I was not in a sorority.
No.
No, it wasn't part of Greek life, but seemed like it would be fun.
You can still eat this.
And there you go. And that's the
still
theme
can.
today. We're making a healthy Greek salad. Talk to us
Yes,
about
well,
that,
okay,
Jen.
so this is my Greek Coddess, because it's cod. I'm doing stand-up on the weekends. Just kidding. So this is going to be just a very light, flaky white fish, great protein, and I'm going to make this beautiful vinaigrette over top. So actually we can do this right now. Just a little healthy, heart-healthy olive oil, which is a good base to just about anything. And it's kind of like a marinade, except we don't have to do it ahead of time, which I also love.
Okay.
A little bit of bright lemon juice. We have some oregano, which is, pretty typical seasoning for these things.
Salt.
Right. You got it. Kosher salt and a little black pepper.
So helpful, right?
Thanks
That's what
so
I'm here
much.
for.
And actually a little red wine vinegar
Okay,
as
forget
well.
about that.
So we're going to whisk
Well,
that
yeah.
in. Just whisk it all together. And what's great about this, which I love, anything you do in one dish, make ahead of time because we're all busy and we want to have dinner on the table. If you do make this ahead of time, I would recommend leaving the vinaigrette separate because sometimes it congeals. Olive oil congeals in the fridge.
Okay.
Well, it just which is fine. When you heat it up, it's really fine. But so we start that. Then over here we have some nice thinly sliced red onion. So if you think of components of a typical Greek salad, you have, these are the Kalamata olives, the red onions, these nice plump, gorgeous tomatoes. So we're just going to kind of start layering on the fish in a baking dish.
Okay.
So that's basically, you can put a little nonstick spray on the bottom so that it comes off easily. And then we're just going to add all the components. And I usually do, if you do, this is about ½ pound and this is a pretty big filet. You can do, a pound if you're doing for 2 people, or of course you can add more to the recipe, which is on that'ssojen.com.
So, Jen.
What else is on your
Jen.
website?
Oh, so many fun things. Lots of recipes, restaurant reviews, chef interviews, lots of party planning tips, talking all about the easy ways to get dinner on the table, and a lot of healthy things for your family because we like to talk about that. Allergy friendly, of course. But this is beautiful. I always say we eat with our eyes. If we ate with our eyes only, we would save a lot of calories. But we eat with our eyes first, so anything vibrant and bright like this, especially for this time of year. So we just add that as a perimeter, and then we're going to add some of these Kalamata olives, which of course is a staple for a Greek salad. You want to get pitted so that it's easier to eat. And this will all just bake together, so the flavors are really aromatic and nice. And again, it's quick. You can see how easy this is.
Yeah, this isn't complicated at all,
It's not
Jen.
complicated. You can have it all set. Just go to your regular grocery store if you don't want to go to a fish market just to get your fresh fish. And then we're going to add our dressing over this, and you just pour it over top. So unlike a lot of things where you have to let marinate, this will just go right in the oven, and all the flavors come together, of course.
Oh, great.
Right,
This is a
so
nice weeknight dinner.
It really
Easy.
is,
Simple.
and it's simple, and it's healthy, and you have your protein, and lots of great ingredients, and I'm sure you can get the kids to dig in as well.
Speaking of, how's baby Emma Reese?
Baby Emma Reese is doing great. We're gonna just cover this with foil, and then you'll bake it for about a ½ hour, and all the instructions again are on that'ssojen.com and up on your site. And then we're gonna get to our next dish. Emma Reese is doing great. She's walking, talking. She's a little person. As I was saying before, she's
wearing shoes.
She's wearing shoes. It was just so like we're in a store and she's walking around with shoes, and I looked at her, I was like, you are a child now. You're a toddler.
got a little baby.
She's doing great though. She's just really, really fun and spunky and sassy and a total sweetheart. Actually, Julio got up with her the other morning, brought her into our room. I was still sleeping, and she curled over to me and kissed me on my cheek, and that's how I woke up. I was like, I'm like, there is nothing better. I'm like, this is like the best.
That's
child.
fantastic.
And of course she likes to eat healthy. So we have some spinach here and just nice and fresh. And of course, if you need to do something super quick, they have steam in the bag or they have the frozen options, but this is also super quick and fresh. So we put this in the pan, just a drizzle of a little olive oil, and I have the pan on already. We closed it. Just a little olive oil.
You did some chopping
to get
here
it going.
too.
I did some chopping. So that's like nice and light. We just do a little kosher salt and black pepper just for some seasoning. And then the fun part, a little crunch, these delicious pine nuts.
Oh, I
which
never
is
thought to add that to
I feel like
spinach.
they're a little underrated, a little underestimated. These can go in just about anything. So you can do a few things. I just add them like this. You could buy them already toasted. You could toast them in the pan with olive oil, or you could toast them in the toaster oven or the regular oven. But they add a nice bright crunch, and some really good fiber, and again, just kind of something a little bit different, a little bit of nuttiness to your already earthy spinach, which is quite delicious. And then this. A big finish because everything's better with cheese. This is feta cheese, but I actually buy this is the herbed Mediterranean feta cheese, which just totally goes with our whole theme of
and
dinner.
you put the cheese right in the frying pan?
Put it right in the pan so
it
it
melts up a little
slightly.
bit?
But here's the thing, so I have it on a very low heat right now. So I like when the spinach is
Just turn it down a little bit. Before I turn it up.
No, it's okay. You can turn it up. You can turn it up. It's a matter of preference. I don't love it like
Wilted?
soggy and wilted. I just don't think it doesn't look as beautiful. And you're not eating salad, so of course you want to cook it. But it kind of melts in just nicely, just enough. And we want to just cook the spinach. We don't want to kill it.
There you go.
So that adds a great side to the dish, which we serve over our brown rice.
Very nice. And at the end of the show, we're doing chow. So
Right.
we're going to be tasting at the end of the show. So
taste the Horiatiki salad.
Well, that and plus the Greek Coddess is now in the oven.
Right.
So we're going to try that all at the end of the show. Now,
And wait a second, we have to show this. Look at how adorable from Jenn Press Arata for Baby Do.
That is cute.
Oh, I love it. We're doing a
was on a
travel theme.
mission.
And you found it. I can't believe you found
I
it.
said, what do you need for the nursery? And she said, we're
my
trying to
gosh.
find a mobile, and I was on it.
And you totally found it. It's
There is
awesome.
nothing better than getting something for someone that you know they want, and you are very special, and so will your baby be. So
Aw,
I'm happy
thanks,
to be part of
Jen.
it. And maybe
cute.
Baby Do would like to try some of this beautiful, vibrant,
I'm
colorful,
certain that he will.
beautiful Horiatiki salad. You have all the components. It's basically a fancy way of saying Greek salad without the greens.
There you go.
So it's all the beautiful components, and I add my That's So Jen twist, some chickpeas and artichoke hearts to our beautiful
proteins in
colored
there.
peppers. You could add feta cheese and Kalamata olives if you want. And I just do just a light, I already salt and peppered this, just a little bit of lemon juice and a little fresh olive oil. And there's also a recipe, my Horiatiki salad recipe on thatsojen.com and on your website as well that has oregano and all
This
the,
is great.
all
Pretty
the
good.
Greek salad herbs that you
We
like.
could make this for dinner tonight. Jen, thanks so much
Hope
for being
you
here. And
do.
you remember